types of movies. And for the most part, it's continued up, a decade later, 15 years after, '04. You have all these sword and shield movies coming out, it's not medieval times, but you've got like 300 and Kingdom of Heaven. Don't forget like all the Lord of the Rings movies were speckled throughout that time too.
2001, 2, and 3.
Yeah, and then the newer trilogy. You had the new Robin Hood with Russell Crowe.
Oh, yeah.
Snow White, Huntsman.
Wow.
I mean, you have all these movies that have now started to come out. The Eagle, C-Tates,
Right,
Channing Tatum.
See, and J.K. Not Jamie Kennedy. J.B. Jamie Bell.
Oh, Jamie Bell.
Imagine if Jamie
Tristan
Kennedy was in that movie.
The James Franco, Tristan Isolde.
Yep.
That was 2 years after King Arthur. Same characters, same legend type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so it's just kind of interesting. I just don't I don't think it's a bad movie. But again, for me, this came out like at a very impressionable time. I think what was it, July? Yeah, July 7th of '04. So that would have been the summer going into my senior year of high school. So at that point, I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know my life would turn out like this, but I knew what I wanted to do with it. And this movie, it played right into everything I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's a prime release date too.
But for me, it's got everything. Like it's got the cast. Again, back then they weren't that well known, so maybe it's aged better than a lot of these other movies.
Well, and since it's so on location and so many, it was shot on location. It's aged well, like you said, because so much of it is there on screen.
Yeah, and it's a period piece too. I kind of have a tough time going back and watching like some of these present day action movies or dramas from the 90s. Like it's hard to go back and watch Sandra Bullock's The Net. Be like, oh man, that's so relevant today. It's like, sorry, no one's hacking with a Windows DOS computer anymore. But it's like this movie, like it still holds up really well. It's got an amazing theatrical score. Hans Zimmer just crushing it.
Yeah. The Zim, man.
I don't know if anyone hasn't listened to this soundtrack. You've got to go look up "Woad to Ruin," WOAD to Ruin on the YouTube and listen to it. Ooh. Awesome score.
And also the round tables on YouTube as well. So how about this? We got to do something. So we need a draft in every episode. So we're going to draft a Keira Knightley squad. All right. So you pick a number between 1 and 2.
A Keira Knightley squad?
Yep.
Man. Okay. I took first last time. I'll take
No. 1 or 2.
I'll take 2. So I'll take the second turn.
Oh, no. You go first because I had 2 fingers up.
Oh, so I'm going first here?
Yep.
Okay. How many are we picking?
5 each.
I gotta go Elizabeth Swann, Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right. Pirates of the Caribbean. Good pick. I'm going to go Pride and Prejudice.
I knew it. I knew you were going to go there.
Pirates 2.
I don't feel like I can, even though I think she gets more badass as it goes, I don't think I can do it. Oh man. I'll go Atonement.
Oh, that was my pick. I had it written in for me. That's the last time I do that. All right, so you just took Atonement. All right, I'll do. Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna do the cynical pick, and I'm gonna do Love Actually.
Oh, that's a good one.
Even though she gets creeped on. And you can go to Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook, and you'll see all the polls we put up. So you'll see more and more of these. You can vote on them, have some fun. You can vote against me. You can vote for me. Doesn't matter.
I'll go Intimidation Game.
All right. Wait, Intimidation Game? Imitation Game.
The Imitation Game, not the Intimidation Game. That's the sequel.
Yeah, she's in the Mafia. Where's my money?
Yes, I'm sorry. Imitation Game.
Where's my money? I'll do Begin Again because I love that movie.
So wait, is that 3 each?
Yep.
All right, then I'm gonna go King Arthur.
You're gonna win this one big because Pirates is such a good pick and Atonement. All right, I need to think outside the box here. I hate Domino because all she does is smack gum during the whole time and it just kills me. It really hurts my soul. So I'm going to go and... Oh, whoa! Never Let Me Go. It's a really good movie. I have an interesting squad here. I'm very pleased with it. All right, here's your 5th one.
So we're doing 5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I know the movie I could pick if I want to immediately lose.
Seeking a friend for the end of the world.
Second Star Wars Episode 1. No, I'm gonna do Bend It Like Beckham.
Ah, it's a good pick. All right, so I get the last one. Oh, geez Louise. Oh, man.
There's still some solid choices in there.
Yeah, I know. She has a solid filmography, man. I like her movies a lot. I like Intimidation Game the most, though. That one's crazy.
I think you need to go Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit.
No way.
Lock it down.
No. Let's see. All right. Come on, Mark. You can do this. Dangerous Method's actually a good movie. I need something, Tom. This is tough. You picked a heck of a squad, so I'm just gonna have to make a move here. I'm gonna have to make a move, and I'm gonna have to pick
The Jacket.
Oh, goodness gracious. No.
I see one in here that could be a sleeper for
I'm going
for
Phantom Menace.
Ooh, are you really?
Yep. I don't like How to Lose a Friend at the End of the World, or How to Make Friends and Lose the World, or what's the name of it? It's the End of the World.
I thought you were gonna pick Anna Karina.
Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. I mean, I like that one, but
Anna Karina.
Yeah. Anna Intimidation Karina. I knew I had to make moves because you got some strong ones. So I did something tough. You know, I made a tough decision. And that's what we do here at Movies, Films, and Flicks. We make tough decisions.
Oh, speaking of tough decisions, I want to jump back into King Arthur really quick.
How they do the flying V?
Yes, on command from a helicopter.
I mean,
are you talking about the flying V with the horses?
Yeah, and in the beginning when they attacked the Romans.
Yeah.
They ripped off Mighty Ducks. Was King Arthur a Mighty Ducks fan?
He may have been. He's probably more of a D2 fan.
Yeah, you're right. Because that's more international.
He's more about the trilogy, or the sequel to it.
Yeah, I didn't like the high school one. I
wanted to get back really, really quick before we wrap this up of how different this movie could have been and the tough choice they made with finding their lead man in Clive Owen. I don't know if you saw this. Originally, they wanted Russell Crowe or Mel Gibson to play King Arthur.
Too old.
And then they fell through. And then Fuqua wanted not Clive Owen, Daniel Craig. But Jerry Bruckheimer vetoed that because he thought Clive Owen was going to be the next James Bond.
Wow. Where'd you hear that at?
I saw that on IMDb.
Oh my gosh.
Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but it's a pretty fascinating thing to think about.
I mean, Daniel Craig would have been excellent, but the thing is, yeah, everything that comes out of Clive Owen's mouth, I believed. So I'm very happy he got cast in this role.
Oh, me too.
Also, why does this movie start with Lancelot's origin story?
And it ends with his monologue too.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
So
how is he doing that?
It's a good question.
When is he actually talking to the audience?
Brother.
Or is it just his voice is that good?
No, but seriously though, why did they, you know what I mean?
I think it was kind of the origin of all those kids that kind of got roped into forced military servitude.
Yeah.
So it's like all those kids that are with Lancelot, you have to believe, you can't figure out who is who, but they're all Arthur's Knights of the Round Table. Like all of them end up becoming his knights. But I think probably just Lancelot, other than Arthur, is the most well-known knight. So I think it probably just made sense to, if you're going to try to show a collective background, or you got to focus on somebody, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to Arthur, who's, he's a kid and his father is a general in the Roman army. And Pelagius is telling him, oh, one day they're going to be your soldiers and then you're going to rule.
Free will. I love when that priest comes in or the bishop comes in and he just takes his trinket and throws it on the ground.
What a dick move.
He just goes clunk.
Also, that's a nice piece of artwork for like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, crush. And also this, how bad did you feel for that door that Ray Stevenson just pummeled in? That door didn't have a chance. When he's going when they're going into Rescue Keira Knightley.
Walled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How bad did you feel for it?
Pretty bad. I also felt bad for the ice that he chopped in half.
And
that guy chopped a lake in half.
And he jumped from his horse and took out 2 Romans in a little pond. Terrible tactical decision, by the way.
Did you watch the alternate ending to this?
No, what is it?
So they end up cutting out the whole marriage scene at the end.
Oh, good.
And then you get this whole spiel by Merlin, Stephen Delane, of everyone like controls their own fate and makes their own destiny. And then it goes to Lancelot's funeral. And then Ray Winstone pretty much says the same thing and repeats Merlin's words as they start the funeral pyre. And then it shows the young boy that Ray Stevenson rescued trying to pull Dagonet's sword out of the earth, but he can't do it, kind of like what Arthur did with Excalibur.
Oh.
And then Arthur tells him, like, you're not strong enough yet, but someday you will be and you'll come back for it. Like almost passing it on. But I find it interesting that Fuqua he doesn't like the ending that's in the theatrical and the director's cut. But I personally do, because the movie's called King Arthur, but he's not a king at any point in this movie.
Never.
The only time that he can even claim any sort of kingdom is at the end after he marries Guinevere, and he kind of unites the Woads and who's left of the Britons, or the people that Rome left behind when they evacuated the area.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in my mind, I love that ending. Dude, how it is on the Blu-ray or DVD or what have you, because it does. For me, it just ties it up, and he actually has like a rightful claim to everything. Otherwise, if you end it with just the funeral, he's just another dude.
Yeah, why is it King Arthur then, right?
It's just Arthur.
That'd be funny. Wait, is this a remake of a Dudley Moore movie? No, yeah, I think that's important that they had that in there. And I do feel for Fuqua, though, because he thought he was making Braveheart. Makes me feel bad for the guy. I don't know if you have that. No?
No, he's still making movies and doing well today.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so let's do something. Unless you don't have anything else to talk about in this movie. Oh, no, one more thing. You are a pick warrior, right? You're a woad. And you're sitting next to a pond. And you see 6'3" Ray Stevenson leaping, a 220-pound Stevenson leaping off his horse and coming towards you. And you're a $150. What's your last thought?
My last thought is probably, gee, I should step out of the way of this instead of getting clotheslined.
Imagine if you moved and he just flew into the lake.
They all just kind of turn and stare at him and let him hit him.
You just duck and he flies in and you run away. I just duck.
Or I grab the dude next to me and pull him in front and let him take the brunt of the impact, and then I swim away.
I was a stand-in on a movie called Jane Mansfield's Car. I know how big that guy is. If he was flying towards me, I'd just be like, I'm done. Like,
so he did that stunt too. That's cool.
Dude's huge. He's
a big man.
I like your idea. Step 3 feet to the left. Do a shuffle.
Just sidestep it.
Do the hustle.
Sidestep it and live.
Yeah. All right. We have something fun planned, right? We got something good going. So Tom,
we do.
You and I are on a quest. You and I have to go rescue a Roman kid, the godson of the Pope. And he might be the Pope, but we have to go rescue him from Saxons. And they say you can pick any 6 characters from movies, right? 5 How many did you pick?
I picked 6.
Okay.
Actually, I have 9.
Okay.
But I narrowed it down to 6.
So we're each going to pick 6, and we're going to narrow it down to 6. So they're like, you guys get to pick any 6 characters from movies, but they can't have guns. They just have to have bows and arrows or blades, right? Any 6. But not modern characters. Like any 6.
It's got to be some sort of period character.
Yeah, there we go. Who's your first one?
My first one, because I would put my life in his hands in an instant, is Aragorn.
Aragorn. Oh my gosh. That's almost cheating. Right?
Then you're not going to like my second choice.
All right, so I got my first one's Artemisia from 300 Rise of an Empire, played by Eva Green. She's such a badass, man, in that movie. She cuts that head off and she kisses it, and then she just, like, she's just such a, like, imagine her on a quest. She would just kill anybody. Like, there would be no stopping. Like, we're going to come back.
Wouldn't you be afraid, though, that she'd turn on you?
No, because in the rules of this quest, they're with us.
Okay.
Like, it's like, yeah, I got your back. I'm not going to turn.
Okay, fair enough.
But just imagine her 2 swords just wiping people out. That's all business right there, man. You don't want to mess with Eva Green. Or Artemisia. And not in a weird way, like you got it.
Yeah, I would probably try to risk certain death.
Alright, who's next?
Alright, well, next up then I need an archer, so then I picked Legolas.
Oh, goodness.
If I can't have Legolas, I can find someone else.
That's fine. I feel bad for whoever comes across us. You know what I mean?
especially if it's a joint quest. Like, think like we're going to rescue